How many times lately have I been saying, oh my gosh, you guys, today was so busy. I'm starting to get tired of hearing myself say that, but it really was, because you don't even want to know what time it is, but it's late. And I'm just getting in, and I'm just vlogging. So, that's it. But today was a really good day. You guys, I had a lunch meeting at a sushi place. And I was restrained. I wish I would have been a little bit more restrained at dinner. But you guys, I think I've told you, it's a weakness of mine. I'm really working on this mindset of, what's the word I'm looking for? You know when you get that diet mindset where you think that certain foods are on your plan and certain foods aren't? So then when you're in a situation where you're having foods that like maybe aren't on your plan, even though they're still healthy. Like for me, it's sushi. You know, sushi is technically on a regular basis something you don't want to have because of the white carbs, the white rice, etc. Sushi itself is not bad, but we all know too, if you get a lot of the rolls with the fried or you know, tempura type of things, and then the spicy mayo, you can be getting really up there. I mean, each roll of about 6 to 7, if I'm correct, is about 250, 300 calories. I will not tell you what this broad has eaten in the past. It's been more than 2 rolls, okay? I mean, when I say 2 rolls, 2 sets of rolls, okay? We should just think about this. Rolls in the sushi place make rolls around our waist. I just made that up. You can use that if you'd like. I haven't trademarked it yet. I'm so back to being myself. I don't do well when I have small nub hands with no nails. Anyway, so I met my colleague for lunch and we ordered, we were very restrained and we didn't even finish it all. It's possible, it's possible. That sounded like I was saying impossible, but I'm saying it's possible. Okay, I was just putting a little Kelly Alexa flair on it. So there's that. I hope you guys had a great day. There is so much stuff going on that I'm beside myself. I'm so freaking excited. I just can't even tell you. I mean, business is just, and a lot of you have been starting to write me and go, can you tell me more about what you do? And I would say, until I change a lot of these things, until the launch of my new company, you know, go to the About Me section on my website. That'll tell you a little bit more of my background. A lot of what I'm doing now is providing social media strategy for companies, for individuals, helping people develop their personal brand, if you will. If that sounds foreign to you, you know, developing your personal brand is very important. If you're just out of college, you know, how do you use social media to help network for getting a job, and how do you do it appropriately? Because what I've observed is there's a generational gap, especially with a lot of kids that I'm calling them kids. I shouldn't call them kids, you know, when they're in their 20s. But there's this level of expectation of, you know, I shouldn't have to work. I shouldn't have to work. I should just be able to snap, make some connections and get this job paying me 6 figures a year. It doesn't work that way. I don't care who your connections are. You have to be willing to put in the work and work with integrity and work with character. And, you know, bottom line is you have to work. If you want to earn the bank, you know, you got to work. That's what I love about Gary Vee and his message, is that he's built his way up. He was raised by parents that taught him how to work, how to hustle, and he's becoming more and more successful. But the theme of his message is not like, hey, do this and you can earn $500,000 a day doing nothing. It's kind of like, oh my gosh, last night on TV, I was literally appalled. I saw, you guys know Jennifer Nicole Lee, I think that's her name. She's a fitness professional. She's been on the cover of Oxygen magazine, Muscle and Fitness, whatever. I think she used to compete. I'm not quite sure if she did or not. But anyway, I'm watching TV last night, pretending to watch TV while I actually work. And she's on there hawking some like $15 like new ab roller. This is a woman who knows what it takes to get in shape, to get your body fat down to, you know, under 20%, and knows the hard work it takes to look like when you're on the cover of Oxygen magazine, which we all know, guys, the women that are on the cover of Oxygen magazine are usually 4 to 6 weeks out from competition, okay? They're eating nothing but chicken and rice and vegetables, and they're lucky if they're getting rice, okay? we're all starting to get that reality check, right? Then you see someone like Jennifer Nicole Lee, and I'm just gonna say it, that's selling out, because she's on this infomercial thing last night selling something that's $15. When you're selling a product that's $15, you basically might as well be selling heroin. Well, because heroin's more expensive, I think. Kids, that was a bad message. I was just joking. But anyway, it's this thing that you look it up. I don't even know what it's called. I was literally laughing. Sorry, something just went in my eye. But it's like you kneel on it, and it's like a, it's almost like a circular thing where it tilts around, and it basically is on the premise of, you know, you're like on a bicycle, but you're tilting around your lower body, and they're like, you wouldn't believe how you can go from, of course, they have a picture of a model who's like 400 pounds, and then it chisels them down, and I quote, in 2 minutes a day. Jennifer Nicole Lee, I'm gonna tell you this right now. That is a sellout. You know why? Because you know better. If that was just some fitness model, whatever, but I mean, that would be like Jenny Lynn, which I know that she has more integrity than that. She would never hawk something that would go completely against everything that she tells her clients or trains her clients on. I mean, that would be like Jay coming out with a rubber band going, hey, if you put this around your waist at lunchtime and you suck in like 17 times, you'll lose 20 pounds by tomorrow. So, are you kidding me? People are still, we know that there's an audience that's gonna buy this crap. Because there's always going to be an audience that thinks you can buy a pill or a gadget that's going to melt fat off your waist and you'll have six-pack abs without doing anything. Okay, but when you have a fitness professional who's selling out and saying that yeah, this is amazing, and you'll start to look like me, like Jennifer Nicole Lee, who has gotten where she is by telling people how hard she works out and how she would use the time that even when she had children, she'd use that time to work out, and you have to fit in an hour a day and you've got to eat right. And now she's hawking something that looks like a joke. It looks like, you know, when kids, you put them in those little wheelie things when they can't walk, and it's like a baby stroller but with wheels. That's like it is, but it's like for adults, and only 2 minutes a day, and you can get six-pack abs. I almost threw up in my mouth. In fact, I think I did. It was like this. Seriously. Okay, that's my rant for the day. I'm just saying. So that's it. I'm home. I have so much to do, and it's almost 10 o'clock. Anyway, you guys have a good day. Trying to think if there was anything else I was going to tell you. Just a lot of exciting stuff to come. Oh, but for those of you guys that have been writing to me, I know I just rambled on about everything, but that's kind of what I do every day. If you want some information about what I do, you know, go to the About Me section on my website. This website is going to be, you know, it's going to continue to just be really about my fitness blog and my fitness connections and what I'm doing and what I'm learning with all of my beach body work and sharing that information with you and blah blah blah. But then my business is really going to take on a separate entity, and you'll be able to see, because I've had really a lot of you start to ask me. I mean, you guys, this blog has just been my personal thing, and I've always worked for another organization, so this has been what I do as my hobby. So I certainly was never really talking about work, other than the fact that maybe in the past I hated my boss or something. It's true, I haven't had a boss I hated in a long time. I hate my boss now because she's a real douchebag. She's a slave driver too. Never lets me take a break. Just makes me go and get her coffee all the time. Anyway, I gotta go, you guys. Tommy? That's it. That's all I gotta say. And I will see you. Got somebody over here heckling me. I gotta go. Goodbye.